Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the top 15 things you never knew about the Inbetweeners. Now, if you're like me, you probably grew up watching the Inbetweeners. It's probably one of the funniest things the UK has ever produced. So there's still plenty of things that went on behind the scenes of the Inbetweeners that you may not have known about, but luckily I've done the research so you don't have to. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. Also, you're probably sick of YouTubers saying this, and I promise we will get into the video in about 5 seconds, but could you please like and subscribe below, because it means a lot. Thank you. So, starting with fact number 1. So, did you know that the actors who play both Simon and Tara being Simon's girlfriend in season 3, well, they're actually together in real life. So Joe Thomas and Hannah Taunton are of course together on screen in season 3, but unfortunately in the show this came to an end when Simon aggressively whacked his cock at her on screen. However, what you may not have known is that they stayed in contact after the show had ended, and in 2017 they actually ended up moving in with one another. Now, there's no reports of weddings or children yet, but it looks like it's on the horizon, so well done, Simon got the girl in the end. And fact number 2. So, in the show, the 4 boys, we actually see most of their parents on the screen. We see Will's dad at the start of the first Inbetweeners movie. Will's dad is played by Anthony Head. Did you know, though, that Anthony Head is the real-life father of Emily Head? Emily Head is the actress who ends up playing Carli in all of the seasons of Inbetweeners. Crazy coincidence? Nah, probably not, a bit of nepotism, but it's still a good fact. And now with fact number 3. So Simon Bird was actually up against only one other person to play Will in the series and nearly lost out to him. Did you know though that that person was Matt Smith? Matt Smith of course being Doctor Who and many other characters. But unfortunately Matt Smith ended up losing the part because he was apparently just too handsome and dashing to be playing someone like Will McKenzie. So no offense to Simon Bird there, but yeah, that's why he got it. Because you look like a weirdo. And fact number 4, so many people do know this already, but Mr. Gilbert, played by Greg Davies, actually used to be a teacher in real life, so that's why he didn't really have to do much research for the character. And now with fact number 5. So in the first film, when the parents are saying their goodbyes, if you look very closely, Simon's yellow car from the TV series can actually be spotted in the background. It even has the plastic back cover over the back window, which of course was smashed in the final episode of season 3.
Why did you do that? You said smash a window. No!
And on to fact number 6. Now, this is a bit of a big one. Essentially, the writers based a lot of the stories in the Inbetweeners, even the most embarrassing ones, off their own experiences. So, let's go through some of them. So, one of the most memorable ones is, of course, when Will shouts at the Down syndrome kids in Thorpe Park when he's about to get on the ride.
Next to these inconsiderate arseholes.
That actually happened to one of the writers in real life. Another instance is when Ian Morris told all his friends that he was going out with a new girlfriend, only for her to then end up in the school's dating show, just like Will and Charlotte in season 1. Another thing to happen to Ian Morris was at a uni ball, a girl came up to him, kissed him and offered him sex. He suggested instead that they skid up and down the floor with their socks, which Will does at the Caravan Club. So the other creator, Damon Beasley, just like Simon, actually got whacked off on a dance floor by a younger girl in front of all of his friends. And just to top it off, just like Simon, Damon also got gifted a little shitty yellow car by his parents. Unlucky Damon. And now with fact number 7. So although the show is so funny and it seems like it's just off the cuff all the time, surprisingly, like hardly any of it is actually improvised. However, one bit in particular was completely improvised by a random extra who happened to be on the set that day. And that was in the first episode of season 1 when a girl walks past and calls Will
wanker.
And now with fact number 8. So Joe Thomas, who plays Simon, has actually got a story that most 90s kids would have dreamed of. Joe Thomas was in fact part of the school team which built TRACIE, or Tracy. That was a robot that was in the grand final of the first series of Robot Wars. And now with fact number 9. So The Inbetweeners was the first ever comedy sitcom that was written specifically for the channel E4. In fact, it was the second only show ever created for E4 behind Skins, and I will be doing a video on Skins very soon. And fact number 10. So Belinda Stewart Wilson, who plays Will's mum, who could forget, is actually only 13 years older than Simon Bird, who plays Will McKenzie in real life. So if she was actually Will's mum in real life, she was getting naughty at a very young age, but no judgment here. And now with fact number 11. So there's a scene in the first film where Jay's dad says to Neil's dad,
"Who's this then, the vicar?"
Me? No, I'm Kevin. I'm Neil's father. Nice to meet you.
Now this is actually a reference to when Alex McQueen, who plays Neil's dad, actually played a vicar in the IT Crowd. And fact number 12. So during the film, the boys were all allowed one quote-unquote get out. That meant that they could opt out of anything embarrassing they had to do on screen. So James Buckley, who plays Jay, used his to opt out of getting his penis out when the boy bags him by the pool. But this then meant that he had to endure things like getting ants put all over his face, and like that was actually real, so unlucky James. And fact number 13. So both Blake Harrison and James Buckley, who played Jay and Neil, actually appeared on screen together before. They both appeared on the UK show The Bill. And fact number 14. So across all 3 seasons, there's actually only 2 scenes in all that don't feature one of the main 4 cast. These 2 scenes are when Mr. Gilbert is talking to himself after the prom in the final episode of season 1, and the other is the second episode of season 2 when Will's mom and Neil's dad meet Mr. Gilbert about their son's work experience. And now finally, fact number 15. So in the first film, when the boys are on their way to the hotel, they get stuck, unfortunately, with a load of Burnley fans who are singing and chanting. This then prompts Will to say,
When people now ask me if I like football, I say yes, I do like football, but not Burnley. Burnley can off.
But then when they get to the hotel, they meet Steve, and Steve has actually got a tattoo of Blackburn Rovers. Blackburn Rovers happen to be the rivals of Burnley in football. And that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, I've got plenty of others that are exactly the same as this. I've got some on People Just Do Nothing, Top Boy, and also The Boys if you're catching up with that. But please do comment below what you want me to do next. I'm happy to do any sort of UK-based things that haven't been talked about much on YouTube. Also, please like and subscribe because it means a lot and I can make some money, hopefully. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.